Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
Let's go.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Here's a 2nd and 8. Another tote for Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars at 10-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here we go.
Etienne up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Hey, lion.
Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Richardson looking to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Now Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Richardson looking to throw this. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit coming into this one ranked #20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Richardson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devin Lloyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Taylor. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Richardson going on 4th down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Easy, route.
A give to Etienne running right. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Rip, 23.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Now it's Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Richardson shotgun on third down. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
24. Silver.
Now Lawrence. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Pass to 11. Pass to trap 60. Stop goal 18. Hurt.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 38 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get now a loose football, the ball comes out, and the Colts pick it up. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A give running right, Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Etienne once more. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
11,
Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Hey. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Here's Richardson to throw. And this one too low.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. At least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of a...
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Richardson looking to throw. And going right back to Pittman. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
down, Indianapolis.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
70 ring, 70 ring. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Go. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check.
Richardson looking to throw this. Forced out to his left. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Able to fight through one tackle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
60
Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll run here with Taylor. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now it's Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
70 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll run with Etienne. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, son.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. That one out wide and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Richardson working from the gun. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The Colts on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Richardson back to throw it. And this complete to Mitchell. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Richardson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From the gun, it's Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Here we go. Left day 19. And hey. 18 Radford.
Operating from the gun. Gay. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right? They just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Hey, Lion.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, wide open, complete. Down the left sideline. Christian Kirk, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Foyesade Aluakin picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.